is wise to the world of danger. One who is new to the stories of old. One who is privy to the mysteries that linger. What will they find on their quest into the cold?
Welcome, faithful listener, to another episode of Tales of Bone and Ice, a D&D 5e actual play horror comedy podcast starring myself, Brian, as the DM, and flipping it over to the one next to me, virtually.
Me? Is your camera different than mine? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, it's not the same on everyone's screen.
It's not the same for everyone.
Wait, I try to do it in the same order every time. It's Marilyn, Candor, Grim.
Well, how do we know that?
You say that like I've ever remembered anything in my life.
Exactly.
Well, I just, look, I'm trying to set a precedent here, and theoretically 14 episodes in, it might work.
The only thing I remember is octopus is making me coffee in my dreams, and I only barely remember that.
So, Marilyn?
Hi, I'm Marilyn. I play Meris. What is she?
You have the character sheet open, right?
Yeah, no, I forgot what color she was. I'm Marilyn. I play Meris, the golden. Hold on, hi, I'm Marilyn, and I play Meris, the Dragonborn Paladin.
Cool, great.
Color's not important here. and I won't say it again.
We don't see color here.
I don't see color.
Especially our own color.
Metallic.
What am I? Blue?
Yeah.
So we can head over to Candor.
Hi, my name is CandorCore. I play Condemned, the Goliath fighter. Well, Goliath misser, more recently.
Yeah.
Accurate.
The Goliath get-in-fightser.
Yeah, I'm present.
I distract other Goliaths who also can't hit.
Bro, I'm like just a little like peek behind the DM screen. Like he was rolling with advantage and still missing.
Whoa.
Every single time.
Pathetic.
Who's left?
Back to Brian.
Yeah, Cukunkana actually died in the interim between these episodes.
Take it away!
Cukunkana! Cool surfer dude!
I'm Grimhilde and I play Cukunkana.
Oh, saw.
Suh, dude, I'm a druid. A circle of stars.
Alright, you want to try that again, Grim?
I did great. Fine. I'm Grimhilde and I'm doing this a second time because I'm never good enough. And I play Cukunkana, the Kalistar druid.
Alright, nailed it! Nice! I like the energy.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
We're back at hating Brian energy. Nice, that's why we're here.
Actually, on that note, I was listening to the last session.
Yeah?
As I was listening to Cukunkana, like, goading particularly Condemned into, causing shit, I'm wondering how often is this just, like, Grimhilde having her younger sibling energy of ruining her older brother's shit, and then she drags us into it?
Oh, God. Yep.
Yeah, I imagine yes.
Anyway, everybody give me your recap rolls.
Oh, God.
Oh, I get to make my first roll with my new copper metal dice into my new green tray.
Yeah.
Nice.
Time for them to betray you for the first time.
No, it won't. This is going to be perfect. It is no, it's a 7. Oh my God. The 7 and 1 look very similar. That's going to be a problem.
I got a 14.
All right, well, I just listened to it, so I'm going to get really high. God, why did I use this one? I got a 6.
Oh, that means you get to do it.
Diggity daffodil.
Look at that.
I can't stop doing evil laugh like in public lately, and it's actually becoming a problem.
All right, Candor, what happened?
So what happened last session was we had our celebrity guest, Nightmare. He played an elf, Elydrathil. Eli, who joined us, he woke up first, but we all inevitably woke up and found that we were in cages. We discovered that we were being held by a bunch of cannibals, similar to that guy that was impersonating Bill Luckyfoot. He was impersonating Bill Luckyfoot, right?
Yeah, we squished his face right in.
Mm-hmm.
We sure did. Meris did a good job on him.
It was a team effort, he said 17 times.
Speaking of Fang.
Speaking of Fang,
Oops.
we met up with Fang, who was also in the cage, and dropped the astounding twist that was Duration. Assuming I remembered the name of the town correctly this time.
You nailed it.
Nailing it.
And that her community had gone this cannibal psycho cult route against her will. We were taken in for a gladiator fight after a lot of shit disturbing en route.
Fucking around.
That got us nowhere. And by skipping over that, I've skipped over 45 minutes. We were brought in, met a puss, a big talking puss, who had us fight with some other people. We started to kick their ass. During this time, Eli got yoinked out of this dimension by his imaginary friend.
Imaginary dad.
His imaginary dad.
Glass.
I didn't know his name. Because Eli killed somebody. We kicked the guy's asses. And then the Poos' supervisor showed up. And the supervisor was like, this is not what I'm paying you to do. And terminated him, but with power word kill. He told all of us that we had the spark, but that Fang had the flame because she was the angriest.
So angry. Can't imagine why.
Which is surprising for someone who knows Cukunkana, but in any case. Yeah, and then he said, okay, well, you guys can go because I don't really care about this whole, like, burning villages down thing or the cult psycho thing. I just walk around finding interesting people and then setting them off to see what they do. Oh, and Cukunkana tried to light the tent on fire.
I'm still gonna do that. Also, there's an Aarakocra we didn't kill.
Right.
Yes.
But we still have to address him.
Oh, and the halfling. We're going to adopt a halfling, I think, is the understanding.
It's been more than a minute. That halfling is super dead. I would if I could, but it's been more than a minute.
You also don't have Revivify.
I mean, listen, I couldn't have done it anyway.
And wouldn't.
The one other piece of information that you missed is that Meris had a death dream and found her paladin oath.
Oh, yeah.
What's her oath again?
I don't remember.
Glory.
Glory. Cool.
The most in-character choice, honestly. I fully approve.
It actually took me a long time to decide.
We sat on that for 45 minutes until we came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I fully believe it.
Ooh, I have a hand axe.
Got a hand bone.
Ooh,
that's not...
That's different, isn't it?
We're just gonna move past that.
Oh, sorry, there's one more thing I forgot. Nightmare destroyed all of us voice acting-wise. Sorry, that's it.
Right. Yeah, I showed all of us up.
Oh, yeah. It's unfair because he's got a dad with an accent, so he just has that in the bank.
That's our excuse, okay.
Yeah.
It's got like really like, what is it called? Like dulcet tones, you know? He's got a really good like deep voice. It's excellent. It's very good.
I just want him to read me in sleepy by story time. I nailed this. Moving on.
Excellent job.
The three of you are standing in the large arena, and nearby you can see Leon the Leonin's exploded head and his corpse lying next to where Chop Chop was previously standing. Just nearby is the shocked Aarakocra, who is trembling in fear, paralyzed, unable to move. The fire is continuing to spread in this building. And the floor is yours.
Perfect. The first thing that I do is I flip off the corpse of the lion. I just like double 2 middle fingers straight to the stupid.
Give him the old finger 11.
Yeah.
Sukun kind of pointed. It's like, and she says out loud, she's like, "We should search that thing. He's probably loaded."
Do I see the guard that booted Cukunkana in the face?
No.
We're gonna find him.
They all left. They went outside.
Okay.
Here's what I want to do. I want to finish setting this building on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Pass Without a Trace. I want us to go around and try to find A, the person who kicks Cukunkana in the face. B, also, I think we should kill as many people as we can find.
All right.
If possible. That's what I want to do. Cukunkana probably is going to be more conflicted about it. But
I'm nervous that the big power bird is going to power bird kill us.
I don't think he'll care about us killing other people, honestly.
I think we can have this discussion in character if we want to.
Yes.
Okay, so is Cukunkana gonna mind link us, I would assume?
She wants to talk to the Aarakocra first. So Cukunkana is going to walk over to the Aarakocra and like kind of keep like a good 10 feet distance from him in case he's still a little stabby.
Condemned is going to be following behind her.
And she's like, hey, hey, Are you there? And she waves her arm a little bit.
You seem to shake him out of a daze, and he says, yeah, everything's fine.
Hey, you wanna team up with us so we get the hell out of here?
Sure. Yeah.
Great.
What's your name, Birdie?
Shit.
Consult Twitter.
Okay, on Twitter.
What's your name, big boy?
#BonePod.
Tweet at us. Wink. If you tweet BonePod, then this could be your name on this bird's person.
Marilyn, I see you, and I appreciate
Thank
the
you.
effort that you're making here.
I'm actually the marketing person.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. That's all right. My name is Guns. Thank you, Guns Grim, for tweeting at us using the hashtag BonePod. Guns.
That's a dope name.
Yeah. Look, I don't really know what the hell's going on, but
Yeah, all that fighting to the death, water under the bridge. You're with us now. Well, at least, hey, we can get him out of here with us, hey?
Oh, yeah. Guns, where are you from?
well, I was from here.
Oh, that's fucked.
Oh, are you...
Yeah.
What's your deal?
Look, I understand that this is information that you're curious about. This room is on fire.
That's neat. Are you a cannibal, though? Because I actually don't...
No, he told us that if we won a certain amount of fights, we could leave.
How about we hold any other pressing questions for later?
Yes, good idea.
He's going to tap the back of Cukunkana's foot.
She mind links, and she's like, hey.
We should exit more or less immediately, yes?
Yeah, we should search that guy's body, though, real quick.
Condemned is going to look around. Does it look like... So there were other people watching along with Leonin, right?
I think they left the room when Chop Chop came in, though.
Yeah, they ran away.
Oh, okay. So are we just in an empty room with the Aarakocra, and that's it?
Yeah, in the fire, and a corpse.
You, Aarakocra, corpse fire.
Well, yeah, excellent idea then.
All right, who's going to search him?
Who's got good investigation? Not me.
I've got a +2.
That's probably the highest.
Who's the person that that last time they searched found a bomb? Because it shouldn't be that person.
It was me. I found a bomb.
Finding a bomb is technically good.
I'll search the corpse.
Okay. Is this going to end up with me getting thunderwaved again? I swear to the gods.
It just might.
I got a 14.
All right, in that case, roll a D100 for me as well.
I got 84.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, so you pick up what appears to be a crafted jug of some sort. It's made of various different skulls that have been somehow stitched together or glued together in some way.
God, this guy was tacky. She's like mind linked to her friends. She shoves it into her bag.
All right.
He has a puka shell necklace, doesn't he?
Besides all the like fancy-esque clothes that he's got on him, that's all he's got.
Okay, I want to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Go ahead.
On me and all my friends. And that's my last second level spell slot, so...
Yeah, I'm tapped out too.
While they're leaving, Sukunkana's going to kind of like hold out one arm, and she's going to drag the fire with her to spread the fire as much as possible while they're leaving.
Okay. All right.
Condemned is going to walk over and unstick out of the ice the javelin that he half-assedly threw at Chop Chop.
Right on. You get your javelin back.
All right.
Roll basically a produce flame spell attack just to see how effective it is.
Hey, this is cured leather, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then does she get advantage because it's petrified?
Sure, whatever.
Well, I'm rolling a spell attack?
No, you're rolling your D20.
Oh. I got 25.
Okay, yeah, you do a very good job at spreading this fire very quickly. As you drag your hand, I assume it's like look close to the ground, or is it on the wall?
On the wall.
Okay, so as you do so, the wall sort of has the point at which your produced flame is at in the middle of basically your height. It sort of fans out and grows from top to bottom, and it very quickly begins to ignite the entire area.
Excellent.
So much so that you feel like you should move a little faster.
And so she does.
All right. Are you guys going to try to stealth check on your way out as well? Because you cast Pass Without Trace?
Yeah, sure are.
Stealth checks, nerds.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
You sure do.
That's cute. I rolled a 17 and a 3.
I rolled a 3 too!
And that's +10.
Oh man, +10.
Oh, 13. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got 22 +10, so 32.
Holy shit. Just carries us on her back.
All right, so you're stealthy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 of you. Oh yeah, Mr. fucking... Yeah, he's fine. He's super stealthy too. The four of you sneak your way on out to half of the party, more sneaky than the other half.
Me and Big Boy are just clanking behind.
As you do so, can I get a quick perception check from everybody?
Yes.
I have advantage on these.
I got 24.
Grim just killing it today with these rolls.
Damn.
Also, I have a question. We just got out of battle. Do I still have my Dawu form on, my archer form?
Yeah, you still have your archer form on.
Excellent.
So what everybody get it for their perception check? Grim got 1,000,000.
7.
Nice.
With advantage, I got a 9.
Nice. All right. So these are the parts that everybody sees, and then I'm going to tell Grim what she sees after. Outside the arena, the ground is covered with scorch marks, and bodies are strewn about as they are charred to the bone. Sections of the icy ground have been bored through, and there is quickly freezing water filling the holes made by whoever did this. Looking around, you can see a sigil on the ground in the middle of town, quite large, but burned into the ice by some sort of fire magic. The mark takes the shape of the profile of a wolf head, breathing fire with a scar over the eye. Grim, you see there is a Goliath who was next to Eli, who is now outside of his cage. The prisoners seem to have either left or been freed in one way or another, but everybody else who is in town has been scorched to death.
This is Grimhilde talking right now. That kill-stealing piece of shit. I was gonna murder this village. I was gonna kill these people. I wanted to commit these war crimes. I had it all planned in my head. I had methods of intense violence that I wanted to commit. Then just another reason to hate Chop Chop.
Wait, so everyone is dead except for...
That one Goliath.
Oh, the one that was...
I wasted a spell slot on this.
So what do?
God's sake. I feel stupid. I'm gonna use my mind link to tell everyone, is like, there's a Goliath over there. Also, it doesn't seem like anyone's around. Do you think we should go say hi?
Does anybody recognize that wolf head?
Can I roll history to see if I do?
Sure, yeah.
Can I roll history?
You both can.
I got a 10.
I got a 19. 17 plus 2.
Hey.
So, Meris, you are aware of the fact that Fang is a wolf shifter.
Kakin.
This is a representation she left of herself before she left with Chop Chop.
So that's Fang's tag.
If you guys recall, Fang was missing an eye and 2 of her fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Guys, I think Chop Chop might have made Fang a little angrier. Because that's her. That's her.
Fang said that Fang convinced Chop Chop to let us go because Fang went with Chop Chop willingly, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, but did anybody think Fang could do that?
It's been a couple weeks.
It appears that she is more capable than we may have estimated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that flame, I think it's growing.
You know what this is? This is the thing where she is a lot better as a villain than as a good guy, and it's just a classic Kim Possible move.
Oh, man.
Incredible.
She go, ooh. Yeah, I didn't like that noise I made. I'm so sorry.
That came across a little more horny than I think you were intending.
That was yikes.
I know. I didn't mean for it to be that gross. Anyway.
Moving on.
Hey, Condemned, should you go talk to that Goliath? Just like, Goliath to Goliath.
Most Goliaths do not...
Do you know him? I'm sorry.
Meris, I keep telling you, not all Goliaths know each other.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to learn. I went to a seminar. I should know better.
The important thing is that you're trying to be a better person. As I said before, most Goliaths will not like me due to, he points to the mark on his face.
I mean, he's a victim in all this too,
If you recall, he also has a mark on his chest.
Hey, fella.
Hey, wait. Maybe I'll go first.
Yeah, oh, yes, hello.
Oh, damn it.
I'm so sorry.
He saunters on over.
Condemned is on edge.
How are you?
Well, that wolf woman, she is terrifying.
Yeah, did you see her do that burn thing?
Yes.
What the fuck?
By the time that you were all gone, she was sitting next to me, and suddenly she realized that you 3 were in danger, she so much as told me. And from there, I saw her chest begin to explode with flame, and her cage, and you can he gestures to where he was before, her cage was burnt and exploded, and there's a big scorch mark with the cage there where she was that has been completely destroyed. From there, she took to the sky with wings of flame, and with seemingly at first no discrepancy, she took out everyone except for the prisoners. And that bird came in, and he said, it's time to go, and they left together.
Interesting.
Oh, so it was Fang that...
She beat me to it.
It wasn't Chop Chop.
Well, if it wasn't Fang and it wasn't Chop Chop, it was gonna be me.
What's your name?
He touches himself on the marking on his chest, and he says, my name is Banishment, but they call me Benis.
Did we already know that?
Why were you banished?
He looks down at the ground, and he furrows his brow. He looks over at you, and he says, compassion.
It is dangerous.
They say that I am too soft. They tossed me out because I would not change my ways. I would not stop caring.
Condemn's gonna do an insight check on that.
Sure.
I'm gonna start crying. That's beautiful.
Yeah, assuming it's not bullshit. He got I believe that's just a 10.
Yeah, it's believable.
Cukunkana says to him, hey, us and Gon's over here. He wasn't with us, but we're gonna get out of here. You wanna come with, at least to the next town that's not been burnt down?
I think that it might make sense because him and I were going in the same direction before, so him and I will probably head that way together.
Oh, you're with Gon. Oh, you guys know each other?
Well, we weren't together, but we talked a little bit after we were both captured.
We're not like dating. We're just like together.
He turns to Condemned for a moment, then he says, what about you?
I killed somebody.
We've all killed somebody.
Sorry, I should rephrase. I murdered an innocent person.
He looks noticeably distraught.
We had different experiences.
Yes, we come from different places. They're always hard on us in different ways. That other guy in there, he was a quite different experience altogether. He did all those markings himself.
Ugh.
He wasn't happy with his destiny, apparently.
No.
He was bad at fighting, though.
Yeah, that guy sucked. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. He was nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
He told me to call him Bifnerkutliakufnisnufukai.
Does that mean something in Giant?
Is that Simlish?
What you know is that it's basically your name, Condemned, comes from your marking. His name comes from his marking. So this other guy marked himself all up. So he has a whole bunch of different parts of his name.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Ebony Dementia Ravenway.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
What an edgelord.
Truly. Damn, Biff Naked, calm down. That's what I heard.
It's all fucked up because he just went for it.
Well, I'm glad that he died.
Oh, he is dead?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's super dead.
One of us killed him. I don't know which one. I
can't
can't remember.
It's all
It might have been me.
It wasn't me.
It was me or it was Meris. I have like this smoker voice going on. I'm not feeling it.
It's me, Bring me Jack Sparrow.
Meatloaf's on the menu.
I'm Cukunkana.
I'm a lunch lady.
I'm kind of surprised Cukunkana is talking out loud.
Oh, she doesn't want to give away her mind secrets to this stranger.
Yeah, two strangers even.
These two strangers.
That's fair.
And I won't give up my camels neither.
Wow, my next character is gonna have that voice. Sorry, guys.
Please.
Where were you picked up by duration?
Well, it's hard to remember, but I think it was on the way to... Fuck, I gotta look up a city now. I forgot this part. Fuck!
You
Idiot. What?
stupid bitch.
Wow, unprofessional. Wow, do you even DM? Do you even DM, bro? Wow, first day on the job, huh? I'm sorry.
I was on my way to Viability.
I see.
Viability?
Ew.
That's a name for a town, that's for sure.
Yes, I'm a viable young town.
Interesting.
Viability?
Yeah, it's a word.
I know it's a word.
I really want us to, when we, in the end game or mid game, whenever, when we eventually hit, like, non-sea ice, I want us to, like, go there and be like, what's the name of this town? And they're like, oh, this is Charlottesville. And we'll be like, what kind of name is that?
What kind of name is that?
Every single name that I use so far has been a synonym for the word survive.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, we picked that up, thanks.
I didn't.
See, no, you didn't. Come on.
Yes, we did. We're so smart.
I didn't.
One of you did. At least two of you did. 2/3 of the podcast knew what they were talking about.
I never know what I'm talking about.
I didn't think it was, like, a synonym specifically, but I picked up on the theme.
I just actually was on thesaurus.com and I put in survival and I was like, whoa, this is wacky. Cool. So wait, where were you guys going?
Does she always not listen like this?
Oh wait, you're going to viability, right?
Yes.
Is that where we're where the fuck are we?
We're going back home.
Our task was to stop the attacks of undead, and it appears as if between Fang and Chop Chop, that job was done for us.
Has anyone ever seen anybody take up flaming wings and fly before?
No.
A quick question before we answer that. That building is really on fire. Should we move?
Oh yeah, I did that.
As many Goliaths have in this situation in meeting Cukunkana, all one of them, he looks more terrified than he normally would have.
I was very angry.
Okay, so I'm going to take guns here. I think that the two of us should head on our way. We'll scour what we can from here for supplies.
Do you know how far away viability is from here?
Honestly, no. But
How are you gonna get there?
I don't know. I have to go. This truly is terrifying. We are...
Just come with us to the next town. It'll be safer if you come with us.
I think it is best if they go on their way.
Alright, whatever. Die in the wastes.
Consider, if you will, we know what happened in the next town over. There's nothing there for us, no supplies. There should be some sort of destination marker or something, a map that they have here to at least where they've been, so we know where not to go.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should get in on that, actually.
Yeah, is there like a main tent, or is that the bitch we just burned down?
I hope it's not in that building I set on fire.
Yeah, I hope we didn't just burn that down.
I feel like there's a pretty good chance.
We shall find out. So if you guys want to look for, like, the destination marker map.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I want to look for the information desk.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yep.
Does that work?
Yep, you can do cast guidance on yourself.
Investigation?
Investigation.
Okay.
Can I use Harness Divine Power so that I can...
Get a spell slot back?
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks. I do that.
Up to level 2, so you could get 2 level 1s or 1 level 2, I think.
Joke's on you. I don't know what level my spells are, and they're all 1.
You go to spells.
They're all first. So I get 2 first in the back?
What does it say? Read what it says.
Bitch, you want me to read?
Read?
Reading hurt the brain.
No higher than level 1.
There you go.
Gain 1, no higher than 1.
1 back.
So I get 1 back.
You know you can't read, right? It's the player's handbook. You get credit for trying.
I just look at the pictures.
All right, everybody's doing an investigation check to try to find this stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I got a 10.
Also got a 10.
Got a good old 10.
Well, I got a 7 again. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Okay, so the 3 of you are useless.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
You're unable to find anything really of use except for a few pieces of very burnt rations and stuff.
Okay, well, since I'm useless, I want to investigate that thing I picked up off of Leo.
Sure, yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Or Leon. Puss. I got a 3 because I rolled a 1.
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
Shoes. Could be a hat.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna like, it's like, you know what? She's like, I've had a long day. I've had a long day. I've had a long day. I'm a long day. And she just keeps saying that as she just sits down on the ground.
Cukunkana, we should go. You can use your, witch things in order to find the path, yes? To find where we are?
Yeah, yep. She gets out her, star map. She holds it up and it sort of like floats in her hand. She says, "Ake snooze." And the the science fiction projection of the stars comes up. Where are we in relation to where we were before?
You're fairly far away. You are northeast of the last city you were at, or the last community which you were at.
Yeah, she's got like her maps out. She's like triangulating their location using math.
But the last community we were at was just like a pile of corpses, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's gonna just make a note here, duration, and she writes in her map, dead.
Yeah.
Brackets, not us. Frowny face.
The other 2 come back and they say, we did not find anything, but the thing that we did find, well, we didn't find anything that could be more useful than the areas around here, but we did find a small destination marker that pointed in a direction, and we're going to check that way. It is northwest.
Here, come look at my map. Come here. This is what we saw on our way here.
Oh, sweet Jesus, what is this?
What were the last 2 towns we were at called? I don't remember.
Persistence and Endure, I believe.
So Persistence and Endurance were both gone when we got there. And I don't know how long ago that was. And this town is northeast, did you say?
Northwest.
Do you know approximately how many days away it was?
I think it was about 5 more days. On foot.
She makes notes on her map and does math. I don't know. She's like, all right, good to know. So if there's a destination marker on there, it means either they were going there next or they are already gone. Do you think they have parties that would have gone out and be coming back?
Honestly, I do not know. I kept to myself in my cage.
Not much of a choice there, huh, bud?
No. All right, I think that Gons and I should leave. And Gons gives a deep bird bow.
Mm-hmm.
He bows very birdishly.
Oh, like that bird that's on the, like when it dips down into the water glass.
And the water just... Yeah, and he bows and he says, I guess, thank you for not killing me.
Mutual.
Same.
Okay. I mean this in the nicest way possible. I hope I never meet any of you ever again.
We get that a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many times we hear that.
Okay, and so we make our exit. It was... I want to say it was nice to meet you, but that's a lie. And they leave.
Bye, good luck.
I mean, we lived long enough to meet, so...
Alright, which way are we going, Cukunkana?
Yeah, are we going back?
Sukunkana thinks for a moment. Do you guys just want to go home?
I mean,
I think that's all we can really do at this point.
our mission is accomplished, yes?
Technically.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not by us, but
Well, there's no mission left to be done at this point.
I'm beginning to wish that we'd gone with the giants.
I'm beginning to think the same thing. Now we know we have one more thing to look out for. I have to do something. So Sukunkana looks at her hair, and it's kind of like in like these like messy braids because she's been like thrown around in a cage and been in a bunch of battles. And she's like, I need a couple minutes.
Okay.
I need a couple minutes. I need some time.
Perhaps we should leave this town first.
No, I want to do it right now. She like sits on like, I don't know, her backpack, and she undoes her braids. And she kind of like gets out one of her brushes and she combs her hair, and then she meticulously removes all the hair from the brush, and she burns it, and she brushes her hair again to make sure she gets as much like any loose hairs out, and then she puts her hair back in tight braids, and she burns any hair that she has left. She looks up at her friend. She says, he said that you could even just have a hair, and you could get somebody's power or memories or whatever. I think that we need to be more careful about our personal grooming.
I hate to break this to you.
I'm the only one who has hair.
Yeah, I take my wig off I've been wearing this whole time. I'm actually bald. Because I'm a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
It does seem like more of a you problem than an us problem, but yes.
As a lizard, you do molt.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
You have to burn your molts from now on.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
Also, she's not a lizard, she's a dragon.
Dragons are lizards.
Yeah.
The kishki.
I disagree, but okay.
Yeah, I also disagree. Nasty. You just want Meris to be gross.
So, according to my map, is there a way that we can just skip going back to those other towns and just, like, go straight?
Yeah, can we fast travel?
Like, is there a safe way to go without hitting all the towns full of corpses?
There is no guarantee, but there is a way that you could just beeline it straight for home.
Should we try it just to see maybe if we can make a new, better path?
Do you guys want to risk going through the wastes, or do you guys want to hit those towns on the way back again?
Well, I mean, isn't this whole bitch kind of the wastes? Or these roads are kind of arbitrary, aren't they?
Well, yes, but there's a more predetermined path if we go through the towns, but it's faster if we just skip them altogether. But we don't know what's out there.
Condemned, what do you think? You've been out and about more than us.
The unbeaten path is always far more dangerous in my experience. All things considered, if anywhere is unlikely to be visited again by these people, it would be the places they have already hit if there are any parties left, which is the only particular danger I can imagine. Aside from the possibility of some scavengers who probably would not be interested in picking a fight in any case, I cannot see how it would be a surer thing to go outside of the paths. Given all that has happened, I am feeling as if a longer journey is probably not the worst thing.
Those are all very good points.
Oh, we have to find our lizards.
Flint!
Our lizards!
Where is he?
Where are our lizards?
Brian, where are they?
Chop Chop said that somebody had our lizards outside of town.
Yes.
Where are they?
Where's Rachel?
Who has our lizard?
Why would you say that name?
Stupid.
I have all my first level spell slots, so that's good. Hey, is anybody particularly dying?
I'm down a little bit. I'm down 11.
If you don't want to waste a spell, I can use my Lay on Hands pool.
Yeah, right.
How many how bad you feeling there, big boy?
Some small amount of healing would not go unappreciated. Yeah, I'm down 11, so give me however much you feel.
Yeah, you can have 11.
I'm down 12, but that's half my hit points.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take 11. Why not? I'll take it.
Can you get me 2? She points at her wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You want a little bit of this juice?
Yeah, like, I don't know, about half of my hit points.
I've got 9 left over.
9
Do you
is-
want 9?
How about we do 7?
That's fair. Okay.
Then you have some emergency lay on hands.
Good call.
It's always good to have an emergency lay on hands.
Just an emergency, just like 1 or 2, just in case.
Yeah.
You're right.
Who knows what could happen out here?
Yeah, a lot, apparently.
So Cukunkana writes herself, and she's like, we need to find our lizards now, because if something happened to Napcash, I'm gonna be upset.
It would be very unfortunate.
It would be really fucking unfortunate. We're going now. We have to find them now, or I swear. And she starts just, like, speed walking around, trying to see lizard.
Okay. So as you speed walk, do you speed walk outside the area? Outside the community?
We still have, by the way, our good pass without a trace, I think, don't we? Has it been an hour?
But I'd say you have about 25 minutes left or so.
Perception check then?
Yeah, you guys can perception check on your way out. Speed walking.
We're not leaving until we find these lizards.
18.
I got it. 16.
I got less than 10.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I got 12. I forgot that I had +6.
So outside, you see that there is a skeleton standing on 1 foot, just at the border of the fog that has returned.
The fog came back?
Yes. Everybody except for Cukunkana, you can see that he is holding the reins of your 3 lizards. But he's standing on 1 foot, and you can see that each lizard has some sort of bone in their mouth. 1 with a shin bone, 1 with a forearm, and the 3rd with a skull.
Are our little rascals harassing this skeleton?
Is that what's happening?
We approach, I guess.
We approach. Do we sneak approach? I mean, we've got this magic spell on.
I don't think we need to sneak.
I mean, let's just go up.
Let's just approach, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Alexander.
Hello?
Thank you, Twitter. Again, by the way, this person wants to remain anonymous, but this is the name they suggested.
I don't think I've ever met a talking skeleton before.
That's okay. I've been watching you guys for a while now.
That's ominous.
Who left you here, sir?
Is he who we've been missing on every single one of our watched perception checks?
You fuck.
Stopped my
Oh
skeleton!
my god, I never would have thought.
Skeleton been stalking us?
It was this little fucking skelly boy. Oh my god, this little rattling bones.
I love him already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we adopting this skeleton?
I guess so.
They were rather difficult to deal with, but as soon as I gave them something to do, they decided that they would follow me.
That's understandable.
Thank you. Why are you here? Why have you been watching us, Mr. Alexander?
You seem like you have a good time. You look like a lot of fun.
You know what? You too. I want to gesture to Napkach to come over to me.
Napkach.
You're doing your best.
I'm doing
Napkach.
Attempts are being made.
Runs over to you, very excited to see you. Still has skull in mouth.
Oh, a skull?
Yeah, he had.
Oh, okay.
Hello, it's nice to finally meet you in person.
Great to meet you. She's like, here, drop it.
Napkach drops the skull.
Yeah, Sukni. She holds the skull.
Your hands are very warm.
They're not. She puts it back on the skeleton.
If you don't mind, could you also get my leg and my arm?
Yeah, guys, can you...
Yeah. And so, Koa, give that to me.
He walks over, he gives you the shin.
All right, let's see. Shin bone's connected to the ankle bone. All right.
Yes, then at the bottom of the leg.
All right, come here, Flint.
Flint runs over with the forearm.
What do you have? What is that? What do you have? And then I'm gonna like tug on it. I'm gonna play tug of war just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, you still okay, drop it. Okay, drop it.
It drops it immediately.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna put on the skeleton, but I'm gonna make it look like he has a big wiener. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just put it on like normal. I'll just give it to the skeleton man.
nervously drink some water?
Sorry about that, Alexander.
Thank you for putting me back together. I do appreciate feeling almost whole again.
What else are you missing?
Oh, just my skin and my organs.
Are you what happened to them?
Yeah, were you cursed or something?
Are you alive?
I don't know. I woke up one day. I'm changing his accent. Shit, what the hell was it? I woke up one day and I was just a boneless man, and inside of this suit of armor that I'm wearing said Alexander on it.
You guys, you know what? She's mind linked to the other two, and she's like, you know what? I like him. We're keeping him.
Is that... No, I should rephrase. That isn't wise.
He's coming with us. He's my new friend.
Do you work for Leon?
I don't work for anyone.
Oh, you're just doing... Okay, you're just nice.
I just saw you guys one day and I was following you for a while. And every time that I've ever tried to talk to people, I've always been attacked.
That's so rude.
I know.
Do you know anyone called, what's your ring's name?
Oh, my ring? You mean my best friend?
Your best friend.
Oh, my best friend? I can't believe you forgot his name.
Yeah, your best friend.
My best friend in the world, you forgot his name, Claymore.
Do you know anyone named Claymore?
I don't know anybody except you three.
Great.
I want to insight this guy.
Sure.
22.
He is telling the truth.
Oh, gods.
Where are you from?
Well, like I said, one day I woke up and I was a skeleton.
Oh, perfect.
And I looked inside the suit of armor and it says Alexander.
Right, okay, cute.
I want to look inside the suit of armor.
Okay. He says, what are you doing?
I want to look. I want to see.
All right. And then he like pops his head off and like moves his neck bones in.
Great.
And
yeah.
so you can like see that, yes, in fact, it says Alexander
Is there anything in there?
bones,
Excellent.
rib cage and stuff.
I feel odd saying this, but I trust the skeleton is telling the truth.
I trust this skeleton with my life. We're taking him with us.
Oh, yeah.
Alexander, you're our new friend, and you're coming home with us.
Oh, it's so nice to have real friends instead of watching the three of you while you sleep and can't look at anything.
I'll protect you from everything.
Appreciate that. So do I have to find myself a lizard or something as well?
I don't think they'd appreciate it. You don't seem like you'd be good for a warming egg.
Alright, well, I don't get tired, so I can just jog along beside the three of you.
Oh, excellent. Someone else who can do what?
Do you even want to come with us, though? I don't want to bully you into doing anything you don't want to do.
I've already been with you the whole time.
Awesome. Creepy. You're creepy.
He's been protecting us.
Sorry, what's that?
You know what? It's how I met my second girlfriend, and that worked out.
Shut up. No.
Well, let's go with it anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay, she stalked me.
Real?
Yeah, it was cute.
Because you're so cute. Who could resist stalking you?
I don't like your stories.
And so the four of you...
Amazing. While we're like on the move, can I put the ring on?
Absolutely. Oh, hello there!
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Super good, thank you. I have a couple of questions for you if you don't mind. I want to probe your big beautiful brain.
For sure, of course.
So some crazy stuff has happened. Our friend, a person that we know, their chest exploded and then they flew away into the sky with flaming wings. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
One time, a long time ago, but she was a special case. She was incredible. It doesn't happen, I don't imagine, all that often. Just the one time, I think.
But do you know what was there? Why? How and who? Why?
Well, they had to... You know how adventurers get sometimes? You get wrapped up in saving the world, and she just found herself with an energy beyond energy, and she flew into the sky. I don't know much else.
Oh, okay.
It was a story, a legend that we heard in centuries-old time.
Ooh, do you know what her name was?
We called her the Fireborn. I prefer Flameborn, but Fireborn is what her name was.
Flameborn, that's dope. She sounds cool. So we ran into this skeleton, and he said that one day he just woke up as a skeleton and he doesn't remember anything. Have you ever heard of that happening?
Absolutely not. Skeletons are dead and mindless. Zombies even. Or, I mean, I guess zombies are a different thing. Skeletons are more like puppets than zombies. Zombies are more like bastardizations of nature.
Right. I mean, this guy seems like he's kind of got his own wits about him, though, which is, like, super weird.
I mean, I'm not out there and I can't die. I'm in this ring. I have no fear of death, so I suppose that it's all on you now. You have to trust him.
Yeah, you're right.
One day I'll find my way onto another finger, I suppose, if you die.
Oh yeah, well we're really trying to find you like a good hot corpse, but they just they all keep burning up and stuff, so it's really hard right now. The economy is super bad.
Oh, beans.
I know, I'm sorry. Because obviously we need you to have just the hottest, strongest bod. Duh.
Well, of course. Only something that would do me justice.
Of course. Cool, I take him off.
Well, anyway, if you need...
Okay, love you, bye. Bye. While we're like out and riding and stuff, then I'll just like tell them about like what Claymore had to say about like the Flameborn.
Fireborn.
Lady Fireborn. Can I mind link to the skeleton? I want to try.
Yeah.
Okay, I try mind linking. Does it work?
It's really, really quiet.
But it works.
It's impossibly quiet. It seems like you're linking to not his mind, because the mind is often situated within the brain. It seems like you're linking to a much larger space, as you are linked to his soul through your mind.
Can he hear me talking in my mind link, though?
What do you say?
Is it like when you put on your headphones, but instead of having them plugged in, you just press your finger to the edge and you get that faint buzzing sound?
Yes. What do you say to him?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, that's good enough. I just want to make sure this worked. I don't like talking out loud too much. It hurts my throat.
I understand.
And.
You get it.
You guys are cute.
I want to say they travel, like, as long as they can, basically. How many days was it to the next town? Like, where we were before?
Also, is he just like Naruto running beside us this whole time? Like as fast as our lizards?
Yes.
He's doing. It's like jog. Fucking. He would look like he's doing like one of those like running breathing exercises, but he's not, because he doesn't have lungs.
Like, the lizards aren't running at full tilt.
Yeah.
Because they would get tired out real quick.
We can make him like skis and then just like pull him behind.
Fun.
We used to do that as kids, kind of, with like the lawnmower and a sled.
Lawnmower?
We were hillbillies. We couldn't afford an actual four-wheeler.
I was gonna say, you definitely grew up in Newfoundland or whatever.
I'm not from there.
PEI.
No, like, don't even say that to me.
How dare you?
All right, so you get about 4 days out to your next location.
So one night in, as soon as it's, night is coming and they're all kind of settled down, Condemned wants to approach Cukunkana.
Okay, Cukunkana is there, sitting near probably the fire that they assume they have made.
That makes sense.
Alexander has taken himself apart and just put himself in a little pile to take up less space in the camp.
Incredible. I love him.
That's so considerate.
I would die for this creature. Like, Alexander reminds me of when in a video game you summon a skeletal friend, but like even outside a battle, you just have this skeleton just following you around that you resummon every 90 seconds because that's how long the summon lasts.
Yes.
So, Cukunkana, previously you mentioned ghosts.
Grimhilde doesn't remember this. Can we have some context?
Back in one of the burned towns, you said that you were concerned of ghosts.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you know of ghosts?
What do I know of ghosts? That they can be wraiths, I guess?
You do have a relatively childlike, rudimentary understanding of ghosts.
They're like dead people that are like haunting places.
Yeah.
They got like unfinished business.
Are they always malign, evil in nature, vengeful?
I mean, okay, look, I don't know a whole lot about ghosts, man. I'm not a necromancer, not yet.
Unfortunate.
I don't know. Maybe.
It seemed as if the spirit or ghost of the Kakin, he taps your helmet, appeared when you used the spell.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I've been trying not to think about it. All of it.
I see. It is on my mind.
She kind of like just sort of stares at the fire for a bit and is quiet for a while. The Gakin, yeah, I mean, it's possible for like a vestige of something to continue on if its will was strong enough. And she takes off the mask and she kind of looks at it. Can I do like another like Arcana check on it just to like investigate the ghost within?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, give me a reach beyond roll.
Sick. I get +6 in that.
Also, what's Meris doing during this?
Meris is in a cuddle puddle with the lizards.
Of course you are.
See this cat?
Did you get that
Do you
20?
know what this cat means on my dice?
Cute.
It means I got a 26.
Nice.
So as you take this wolf mask into your hands and you look into it, you see that while you are staring at it, you can, for just a fleeting moment, it feels like there is something dwelling within the eyes. And it's like those pictures that you move, or the holographic cards that you have in our world, where you move them left and right. You sort of move it a little bit and they seem to disappear.
She considers it for a moment. She's like, I guess there's a ghost in here. Maybe it's glad that we freed it from the curse it was under. Doesn't mind helping out more.
So, you think ghosts can be helpful?
Yeah, I mean, animals have purer spirits than people do. So I feel like it's more likely for a person turned into a ghost to be, I don't know, have more regrets, more of a vengeful nature than an animal would.
You never met my cats. Dicks.
Because people are complicated. And I feel like a lot of the times, if somebody dies and they have strong enough feelings about it, they might stay as a ghost. But if that was concrete and true, I feel like there'd be a lot more ghosts in the world, because I think we all know that people die in horrific and violent ways all the time.
Indeed.
They'd have to have an incredibly strong will to do whatever it is that they need to do beyond death to be able to keep being alive. Or not alive, but to be able to remain on this plane of existence instead of moving on to the next one. They'd have to really, really, really need it, because, again, there'd be a lot more ghosts if it was easy.
That makes sense.
Meris shows over from the cuddle puddle, because I want to play too. And Meris says, "Are you haunted? Condemned, do you see ghosts?"
Sometimes I think I do.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry. Shoo. I helped.
I do want to talk to Meris a little bit.
Ew, why?
Yeah, let's get some role play.
Let's get some role-playing in.
Okay.
Been busy losing at fights. Gotta get this roleplay on.
Yeah, as much as I want to spend the next 2 hours missing every shot, why don't we talk a little?
Maris?
Yeah, what's up?
She comes over and she kind of sits down next to you. And she kind of has a moment, and then she fat tears start rolling down her face.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Maris.
What's up?
Maris, I'm so sorry I didn't heal you.
Oh,
I should have done it. I should have done it sooner, and I thought it was gonna be fine, and I was just so angry, and I just really wanted to hurt those things, and I thought, I'll just do it after I kill those things, and then we got kidnapped.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
And I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I could have healed myself too, and I didn't. It's all good.
And then all that stuff happened, and all those people died, and somebody kicked me in the face.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And I did. And I wanted to hurt them really bad. I really, really wanted to hurt them.
I know.
And I didn't get to.
That might be for the best, though. You could wreak a lot of havoc.
I can.
You're scrappy.
I am. I'm so scrappy.
You burnt that whole thing to the ground. Fuck that place.
I wanted to burn everyone in that village to the ground.
And there was a lot of shitty people, I'm not gonna lie. But, we're okay. We're all alive. We made some friends.
You hear some bones rattling.
Alexander's pretty dope. You're pretty cool, dude.
He's so cute. He's so cute. And then we helped that, that other bird and that other big guy, and they're fine. And I died, but I got to go see I got to go say goodbye to my grandpa, and I never got that before. Well, I did, but it wasn't as cute. This time wasn't cute either, let's be real. It was super sad. But I got to say goodbye.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's for the best.
Can I have a hug?
Of course. Oh my god, yes.
It's been a really long day.
I'm gonna try to warm myself up.
Oh, yeah.
With some my fire in my belly, just a little bit. Just I'm almost going to a breath weapon.
Yeah.
But obviously not.
She gives you a big hug around the neck, and she kind of buries her neck in your shoulder. And she kind of takes a really deep breath, and then she just starts wailing.
Oh my
god.
But
into her shoulder. So that it's not too loud to attract enemies.
Yeah.
Because she's very upset. She's really upset about just everything.
Cukunkana, it's okay. We're okay, and you know what? We got so many more carrots to eat. You think we're gonna die now? No way. We got carrots and animals.
Alexander sort of rotates his head and looks up at Condemned, and he's like, "I like it here."
I hate this man.
I love Alexander so much.
Oh my god.
Good for you, he says. And then, as much as he wants to give Meris and Cukunkana their time, this is very relevant to his interests. So he will approach the lizard pile, I guess. It is good that you understand your mistakes in not ensuring that Meris was stabilized before continuing to fight. However, I feel I should say you should be careful of your rage. Too much anger and indulging in that anger, particularly,
Yeah, I mean, we've seen what happened to Fang, you know? That spark turned into a flame.
It does not always work out so well.
Yeah.
I think perhaps it is time I told you how I earned this mark.
Cukunkana is still, like, cuddled up with Meris.
Like, in my lap.
But she kind of, like, turns, so she's, like, sitting beside her, and she's like, I was so angry. And all I could see was blood. I wanted to... And she casts a spell that you guys haven't seen before. There's a plant called a water hemlock. That's what it's called in English.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the most violently toxic plant that grows in North America.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
So she, like, holds up her hand and she says, Nam Sasuk. And her nails start to turn green and white. And they have small flowering buds grow on them. They sharpen and elongate. She said, I was going to take my hand and shove it into their goddamn eyes. Because they deserved it. Because of what they did to us, what they did to all those people. They deserved it. And I still want to, but they're all dead. I guess Fang did that for me, which is great. But I'm still angry. And I'm still hurt.
I understand.
And for your reference, the spell is Primal Savagery.
Yes.
Fuck.
I understand. And it is not perfectly analogous. But I do think I wish to tell you about when I murdered.
There's a small gasp from a pile of bones.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know you've been waiting for this one a very long time, Alexander.
There's nothing I can do to talk to you about it because I was so far away, but now I'm right here in the moment.
Alright, that's enough.
Sorry.
I was young. I was also filled with rage. It was pointless. Before my name was condemned, the leaders of the tribe called me Split Lip for the number of fights that I got into. It was supposed to humble me. It did not work. But my life was not all fighting. There was one thing. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out the little pieces of metal and he holds them in his hand. You can see like they're very worn away with time, but you can just make out some limbs. Once, this was a toy from Old World. They dug it up from the ice once. My tribe did much labor for various tribes. You would turn little thing on its back, and it would walk. Very amusing. I've never been delicate person, but I was very careful with it. I wanted to make sure that it continued. It was old, and it was dear to me. And one day, I was playing with a child from the town that we were by at the time, and she was less careful with it. She broke it so that it would no longer move. And it is such a small thing, that toy, but I was so angry. All I could see was blood. And so I took my hammer that was supposed to be used to build tools for the betterment of my clan. And I used it to break her so that she would no longer move. I knew what I had done as soon as I did it, and I denied it. I denied it to myself. But I had to tell my tribe, and they knew what would happen to them if the town found out that a Goliath killed one of their children. And so they could not tell them what I had done. They could not let the town find the girl's body. She was burned. Her parents perhaps thought she was lost to the wastes, but they never got to say goodbye to her. They never got that closure, and that is one of my many sins. Obviously, this was the last straw for me. I was condemned, cast out, and I spent the remainder of my life up until this point. It took me a long time to understand what it was I had done, truly to accept it. And it was only by controlling my rage that I began to become a better person, to be the person that I should have been from the beginning. Obviously, There is difference between breaking a toy and between death and murder. It was necessary to kill those people, and there will be more people it is necessary to kill or stop. But do not walk the path of rage, Cukunkana. Innocent people get hurt. Inevitably.
Cukunkana takes a second, because that's a lot to process.
I would say I hope you do not see me differently, but if you do, it would be understandable.
No, you are a better person now.
I try.
And I should try to make sure that I am a better person, and I continue to be a good person. It's easy to lose yourself out here, you know? When I left, I was like, I wanted to help people. I wanted to be kind and, believe in other people. But I forgot all that pretty fast, especially after what we just saw. I didn't even realize I was forgetting what I wanted to do and how I wanted to help people. I just thought of hurting those people. I didn't even want to save Fang because I wanted to save Fang. I wanted to save Fang because I was angry at the people who hurt me. And I should want to save Fang because Fang deserves to be saved, not because I hate the people that are hurting her.
You have a good heart, Cukunkana. I know this. I can see it. I do not want you to lose it. I think that you have the potential to be a powerful force in this world. Perhaps even as powerful a force as you want to be. And I hope that it is for the good. So long as you continue to be a force for good in this world, and so long as I draw breath, I will do my best to help you see your dream, and to see you become the person I think you can be.
And if you ever find yourself lost again, or if you're losing yourself again, you can turn to us. We can be that for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alexander.
You know what, Alexander? You've really saved the day.
I know.
I can't decide whether I hate him or like him more.
I love him.
We're the three best friends that ever lived. And me!
And I'm there as well.
Yeah, Cukunkana, you have us.
Thank you. Sorry I've been so moody and angry and violent recently.
That's just puberty.
Well, she does need to sleep.
I do need to sleep. We should get some rest.
Just put my head outside. I'll watch.
I'll join you for the first watch.
All right. And so the four of you all have a fairly decent watch. Alexander sits outside with the rotating cast of whoever is chilling out.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, talks I've actually had with my older, aunts and uncles. And they sit down with me and they're like, okay, this is how I fucked up when I was in my 20s. I've had people who with addictions will, talk to me and I'll be, at ceremony or something. And they'll come and they'll be like, hey, here's how I fucked up. And, for real, it was messed up. Don't be me. Be better than me. Mm-hmm. Not to fuck up as much. Because it takes you a long fucking time to get back on the right path.
Yeah.
That was a good conversation.
I really thought that Condemned was going to be like, oh, I killed someone to save a little girl. Not I killed a little girl because she broke my toy. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. That trope always annoys me. So I kind of made that would be the expectation. I killed someone because they were, grinding puppies into, an evil generator or something or whatever. It's no.
They were making puppy mulch, and I was like, that's evil!
Yeah, no. So I decided to do something that was, actually, morally reprehensible, and then something that he could, move on from.
It was good. I loved it, by the way. Horrifying. I loved it.
I think we all need therapy, and I think that's what Alexander's here for.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that speech for, months.
Good. It's a good speech.
That's wild. I don't have anything.
So the next few days, the four of you make your way.
Long rest?
Yes, you do get a long rest in this little moment here.
Yee.
Just, I gotta get him in.
Take long rest.
Take long rest. Bada bing, bada done.
Oh, yeah.
Bada bing, bada rested.
Oh, hello, good night, and good morning. Sorry, what were you saying, DM?
Over the next few days, the four of you make your way through, endure, and persist.
Are the corpses the same?
A few bits have been moved around, but it's mostly just other people scavenging like you did. But, that was who knows how long ago. And we're going to do Banes and Boons, baby!
Baby.
All right, hit me up with your Banes and Boons.
Sure didn't think of any.
I know.
Sure haven't been thinking about it.
You gotta give a bitch a warning.
I did, just now.
Yeah, there's not enough.
You have 30 seconds.
You're not going to get anything from me if you're expecting 30 seconds. Just saying.
Do I have any written down?
Can we all just put pit again?
So, as the four of you are on your adventure, you see... Meris,
No.
give me a perception check.
8.
Your lizard seems to not notice something, just as you seem to not notice something, and he trips over something, and he sort of like skids on the ice a little bit. You seem to have tripped over something.
Oh no. I hope it's not bad. I'm scared.
Is it a pit?
He doesn't fall into a... No.
It's like the third one this
Is
trip.
it 3 pits in a row?
It's a 3 pits stacked on top of each other in a trench
Everybody
coat.
pick 3 pits again, you idiots! No, she does not fall in a pit.
Okay, I go, whoa! And then I go look at what it tripped over. Well, first I look at its feet to make sure it's not hurt.
It looks like Flint is okay.
Thank God. Flinty, would you... Flinty.
They're sort of like playing it up like, oh, I'm in pain, oh
Aw,
no.
Flinty. Aw, my poor baby. You okay?
Rolls on
Aw.
its back like, ah!
Oh, a little drama queen. Oh, you just rest that for a second, okay? I'll go see what hurt you, and then I'll go walk over.
As you go over and see, you can see what looks like a handle of something. Seems to be frozen into the ice.
Weird. Can I lightly pull on it to see if it'll slide out? Because I don't want to snap it, but I want to see if it'll like come out of the ice unscathed, whatever the fuck it is.
All right, give me an athletics check.
I really hope you pull whatever it is out and Sloop comes back.
Give back the sum now, right?
Yeah.
That's a 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, so as you reach down, you get a good squat going, a good healthy squat, lifting with your legs. You put both hands on this handle that you can see sort of sticking out, and as you like stand up, pull in the big squat as hard as you possibly can. You want to do some Foley work for this?
Imagine that's how Meris fucking...
Bada bing, bada perfect. As you make these constipation noises,
Nailed it.
the ice seems to crack beneath you as you pull out this very large, like oversized bone sword.
Guys, I think I just got crowned king. Excalibur, baby.
All of this land is yours now. Enjoy it.
All of this land.
Yeah.
No thanks, don't want it. Holy shit, guys. Look what the fuck I got.
Yo!
Condemned looks up from when he was telling his lizard that if they tried that broken bone shit on him, he was just going to put them down.
The three of you, or the four of you, all take a moment to look at this blade that she has pulled out from the ground. You admire the bone smithing that goes into this weapon, and it looks like it has a serrated blade that seems to be made of sharp monster bones.
Ooh.
So when she lifts it up, it definitely requires 2 hands. It's very heavy. Specifically, Connie, you are very impressed with the craftsmanship that went into this weapon.
Can I make a check using my bonesmith tools? See if I can figure out what this is about. What's up with it?
You sure can.
So that's a nat 1.
Second one of the session.
This is a hammer. You're holding it the wrong way. You're supposed to hold it from this end. Oh, but this handle is far too sharp. It's not good.
Too sharp.
I don't think that's right.
Take it from the professional.
No, see, look here. You can see this is the pike top on here, the part that you're holding, but it's too dull. He's pointing at the handle.
No, honey.
Okay.
No.
Use it wrong if you want to.
So yeah, you have a great sword in your inventory now.
Fuck yeah. Hey, Cukunkana, can you hold this for me for a second?
Yeah. Yeah. I can totally hold that.
She cannot.
I know, I just wanted to see her like...
She just crumples.
Yeah.
This is like a 40-pound blade.
Yeah, no, she crumples.
Claymore apparently weighs 5.5 pounds.
Yep.
The ring?
No, in real life.
Heavy is the finger that wears the ring.
I mean, you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah. We all have trash brain. It's fine.
I already have a maul. Condemned, I know you don't use stuff, but do you want this? Do you think that you could use this in a pinch?
For reasons that may now be clear to you, I prefer not to use weapons.
Yeah, but I mean, you've grown so much.
I live by new philosophy now. If you are not willing to beat a man to death with your bare hands, perhaps he does not deserve to die.
Yeah, but it's so much more efficient. Okay, I'll give it to the baby then. I'm just kidding. I'll hold on to it.
All right, so you strap it onto your person and continue your journey. A few days later, while you continue your way through the wastes, you eventually find yourself asleep again, and once again, the three of you have entered a shared dream. When the three of you go to sleep, it's a pretty normal night. Alexander is sitting out, and he says, "I'll make some noise if I see or hear anything outside. Don't worry, you'll hear me."
Just play a xylophone on yourself?
He, chatters his teeth really loud because he's just the head.
Something that can only be described as the sound of rattling bones.
Yeah, just his head outside, and he just rattles his teeth really loudly, and the three of you get some collective rest. Where you awaken is in the middle of a forest, on a path that reaches far into the darkness. The sound of wind rustling the leaves and provoking the forest life to chitter and snarl sends a shiver down your spines. A voice calls out, "We seek you. Come to us and learn what they have hidden from you. Grow and do what you are meant to, not what you have been told." The floor is yours.
Connie.
Yes.
This is what a forest is.
This is what a forest is?
Yeah, these are trees. She points to the ground. This is dirt and there's grass.
Oh, shit.
And she looks up. Is the sky up there?
Yes, but it's nighttime. Very nighttime.
There's the stars. Look.
This isn't at all how you described it. This is much better.
I described it perfectly. the Akishnuhus, that's what those are. That's what she opened. Did she have her star map?
Yes, you can open your star map if you want.
She opened her star map. This is what these are. And she points at the star map. She's like, see, the positions of all these are the same as the positions as the one in the sky. And the ones in the sky, they don't change. And that's how you can tell where you are, because you use these is in conjunction with what's actually in the sky to tell where you are. And
I'm gonna ask out loud to the voices. As I assume that they were talking out loud.
You could all hear them out loud with your ears.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, who are you and where do we find you?
Silence.
Cukunkana just starts walking and looking at stuff.
You also see the moon, by the way.
That's I can't see this on my guys. That's Seshmiteshnuka. That's what's the common word? The moon. It's basically a giant rock that is in an unimaginable amount away in the sky. And it's glows at night. It's really cool.
Wait, why is rock glowing? Why doesn't it fall? Is it a magic rock?
I throw a dagger at it.
Yeah, basically it is magic. No, it's so far away because I don't know how much we know about space.
What are the whatever you said the stars are again?
Akishnuhus.
Can I walk over to a tree and start scratching its bark kind of like a cat does on a cat tree?
Yes, you can start scratching a tree like a cat.
Thank you.
What are Akishnuhus?
They're like balls of fire that are super far away.
Are we in danger?
These are things that were here before the world was frozen over?
They've always been here, and they're still here now. We just can't see them through the fog. They're still up there.
We have...
Quite, yes.
He's gonna close his eyes.
Turns.
Oh, yeah, Claymore.
It's nice to see you all again. I see you're here again.
Hey.
You forgot about me, didn't you?
This is Claymore, I
You
assume.
keep popping up into our dreams, you little silly goose.
He was in our dreams before?
Yeah, he was in a dream. Yeah, remember when you were fighting that one in the pit?
I was distracted.
I watched you fight that handsome young man.
Yes.
Claymore, where are we?
I don't know.
Have you been in one of these before?
The forest? Of course I've been in a forest. What are you talking about? I'm an adventurer.
Is this the only one?
Oh, right, it's frozen. No, it's not the only one. There are innumerable amounts of these.
Can I hold my arm out like we're a prom date and he's gonna slip his hand through my arm and rest it on my forearm so we can walk down the path together?
You don't even have it doesn't even take a second. He just does it. He's very gentlemanly, and he walks with you he's like, "Hey, come along now." Yes, indeed. Don't worry, I've been here before. Everybody else, follow my lead.
Okay.
Condemned's gonna squint at them.
Cukunkana also squints.
Guys, come on. Let's go explore the forest.
Alright, let's not make any deals, I think. My tribe does not know much of witchcraft, but they did warn of spirits making deals and the dangers thereof.
Okay, we won't shake anyone's hands.
Further along in the path, you find a corpse that has been placed in a chair. The eyes seem to be ablaze. It does not move, it does not do anything. In its lap is an hourglass. The sand does not seem to be falling.
Before anyone does anything, just to be sure, Meris, you should poke it with that new hammer you found.
She just picks up a stick and she just tosses it over.
Do you hit the body with it? Is that your intent?
Just gently, just a little, like a twig.
Just like down by the feet?
Yeah, just to like hit it on the shins or something.
It hits the shins and it bounces off and falls into the dirt.
You know, I don't think being cautious has ever helped us in these dream sequences. Let's just go for it.
It has red eyes, right?
Its eyes seem like they are ablaze.
Isn't that like the skull that told us scary things when we all three of us tried to dropkick it? Does it look like that?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Claymore, what's that? Have you seen that before?
Pretty standard cursed forest stuff. You just walk up and you take whatever's out of their hand and maybe they try to kill you. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I do that then.
Wait, what? No.
You walk up and you pick up the hourglass.
Condem's just hand outstretched futilely.
Yeah, Cukunkana's face is in her hands.
Claymore is standing right next to you, and he helps you pick it up just in case. You know, he's got his arms at the ready in case he's got to punch a corpse. And as you take the hourglass out of its lap, the fire in the corpse's eyes begins to fade until eventually it disappears.
Okay, as I'm holding the hourglass, is all the sand at the bottom?
No, it seems to be stuck in the middle, and it's not falling. Upon further investigation, you can see that some glass has stopped mid-fall.
Condem's gonna look Cukunkana. So what's that thing? And he points to the hourglass.
I don't know. I only know things about plants.
Oh.
And animals.
So it's not a plant or an
I
animal.
don't know anything about past society.
This here is used to keep track of time. It's quite an old...
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's quite an old trick, but it is quite useful. Usually it's attached to some sort of device that will eventually fall over and awaken whoever is usually sleeping or on a tight schedule.
Oh, whoa. Cukunkana, you could really use one of these. Is it supposed to do anything?
Like I said, pretty standard cursed forest stuff. I don't question it anymore.
I'm going to flip it over.
The sand does not fall in any other direction. You simply turn it over and it remains the same.
So is there sand that's like suspended in midair
Yes.
between the top and the bottom? Okay.
We could break it. I don't know if we should.
So does the path continue after this?
Yes.
Let's just keep walking. We'll just take the hourglass and just keep walking.
We can break it after, yeah?
Yeah, we break it later.
Should we just like look at the body for like a hot second? Like, should we inspect the body of the corpse?
You can inspect the dream corpse.
Actually, I guess investigating the corpse, like, Condemned isn't going to try and take anything, because what's the point in a dream? But he's going to see if there's any, like, symbolic stuff in there, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Like, if one hand is holding a dagger and the other is holding the corpse of a dove or something like that. Not that he'd know what a dove is.
I want to investigate the chair.
All right, roll investigation checks, you two.
Ooh, 19.
Or 3, whoever's doing it.
17.
I got a 12 on investigating the chair.
Okay, so I'll tell you right now, it's a chair.
Is it made of wood?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The chair is actually, or the legs of the chair seem to be roots. This seems to be a chair that was grown in the middle of the path.
Sick, it's a plant.
Yeah.
Some elven shit.
The two of you can tell that this guy has some sort of religious symbolism on his chest that seem to have to do with the hourglass.
Neat.
Beyond that, you can't really see anything, and any poking and prodding does not provoke any involuntary or voluntary movement.
You know, that's what I like to see in my corpses, that they're dead.
Yeah.
How refreshing. Let's move on.
Alexander's not around, is he?
No.
Okay, I just don't want to offend him.
So, usually there seems to be some sort of thing above. It's ahead. It's normally either some sort of terrible bad guy or some sort of weird puzzle of some sort. I'm not sure.
God, I hope it's a bad guy.
Yeah, me too.
So
Whatever it is, Connie's going to try to punch his way through it.
Meris and Claymore, hand in hand, arm in arm.
Fuck yeah.
They're on a prom date.
Arm in arm.
Sukunkana is just out there listing all the plants, you know.
Fern, berries.
Yeah.
That's poison ivy. Don't touch that.
Oh no, I already peed over there. My hoo-ha.
What a nightmare.
Are they like pine trees?
Yeah, they're your very stereotypical D&D ass trees, you know, just walking around a forest that looks like a forest.
Yeah. She's like, these are called himu trees.
Can we invent maple syrup?
I don't think these are maple trees. I think these are like pine trees, because I've already said that.
But we're Canadian.
Brian,
Brian, give me maple.
You look out into the forest and you see no maple trees and you have no idea what that is. But on the path, you see that there is a door standing idle in the middle of the pathway.
Cukunkana just goes for the door.
Yeah, Cukunkana knock first. Be polite.
She doesn't.
As you go forward towards the door, you try to open it, and it does not open. But in the middle of the door, you can see that there is a slot that can fit something shaped like maybe that thing you just found.
Interesting.
Hey guys, I think we gotta put the thing in the thing.
I'll put the hourglass in the door.
As you take the hourglass and you put it in the door, Claymore stands next to you. He's a bit nervous, you can tell at this point, but he's done this before. You put the hourglass into the door, and suddenly the sand continues to fall. It drains from the top section down, and as it does so, it seems to get louder and louder. The sound of the sand falling, and you can hear it growing in volume, slowly but consistently, until eventually it's a rush, like a desert storm. Does anybody react to anything?
Can we try to open the door again?
I mean, I guess, Condemned, like, grabbed Cukunkana's shoulder.
Cukunkana covers her ears.
I open the door.
You cannot open the door.
Fuck.
It doesn't sound like it's working. Maybe try putting it in the other way around.
Okay, I take it out.
Yeah, flip it over.
You can't. You grab it with both hands, and you cannot take it out. It is stuck steadfastly in this door.
Ah, you jammed it.
When we look around, is anything happening in the forest? Like, is there sand coming down, or is it we can just hear?
The wind seems to be blowing heavier and heavier as it does. The noise is like an avalanche of rocks, gravel, sand, dirt.
Is there anything on the other side of the door?
On the other side of the door, there seems to be nothing, but the path seems to come to a semi-natural end. As soon as the sand finishes falling through the hourglass and the last grain drops, it's like an earthquake, and the door pops open.
Condemned shivers.
On the other side of the door, you see the world that you live on from an outside perspective. The ocean, blue, beautiful, the land, green and luscious. But soon after, everything changes, perilously fast. The ocean begins to freeze, and as it happens, the islands and continents shake and change shape, altering the landscape at a terrifying rate. As the ocean freezes, the land begins to dry out, all but for a small border between the ocean and inland. The greenery acts as a barrier between frozen wasteland and scorched desert. The cries of the world are heard through this doorway, and everyone needs to make a sanity check.
9.
I got 11.
I got a 9. You got 11. Together we make tragedy.
I got a 17 for once.
All right. So, Condemned. Cukunkana. The wailing cries of the world shifting and changing and altering. You feel a compulsion to help. You feel as if you are pulled to walk through the door, and your body begins to move forward outside of your own volition.
Stop.
Okay, well, I guess if I failed the sanity check, then Condemned is going to go along with that. He would begin to walk towards the door.
Stop.
Yeah, Cukunkana says they need our help.
No.
They do.
That's fucked out there. Absolutely not. I know not to go in there, right?
Yeah, you know, and Claymore also knows.
No, I'm gonna shut the door.
As you reach your hands to shut the door is steadfastly stuck open.
I take out my maul and I just hold it in front of the door.
Now, Claymore takes out his sword. He says, "That's a good idea. Sometimes they really get crazy."
Sometimes the door's a mimic.
Yeah. So the two of you walk forward, and I'm going to need athletics checks from everybody for the push-ins and the preventations.
Am I trying to force my way in?
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard to stop me.
It's going to be a lot harder to stop me.
13 plus 5, 18.
Who's up against who?
Meris, you get to pick one of these people.
Is Claymore, strong?
He certainly looks like he's wearing huge armor.
Oh, okay, then I'll take the baby. If he looks stronger than me, I'll let him take big boy.
All right. What'd you get, Candor?
I got a 23.
Shit. He also got a 23.
Ooh.
As it stands, the two of you do not. There is no change in movement. Immovable object meets unstoppable force. And as this occurs, the clashing between you, Claymore, just trying to talk some sense into you. No, sir. No, you must resist. Yo. The two of you who are facing the door can see something falling from the sky.
What, did anybody get to contest my strength?
Is there a point?
What'd you get?
I held you up like a kitten.
Come on.
What'd you get?
What did you get?
I got an 18.
I got 15. I rolled 17, which is pretty good, okay?
That is really good.
All right, there was a chance.
But I do hold you up by the scruff of your neck.
The two of you who are facing the door, you can see two things falling from the sky. Due to the magical nature of the dream, you see two figures, battered and bloodied. These are people falling from the sky. A half-orc sorceress whose hands are wreathed in flame, and a golden dragonborn wearing familiar armor.
We have to help them! Cukunkana thrashes more.
You wake up, and you're all level 5 now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're level 5, baby.
But wait.
Hold up.
Who?
Hold up.
Wait, who? Wait, what were the bodies? Oh, I'm trying to actually take notes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I get to punch things twice. No, that's not true. I get to miss things twice.
Thank you everyone for listening to episode 15 of Tales of Bone and Ice, starring Grimhilde as Cukunkana, Marilyn as Meris, Candor as Condemned, and myself, Brian Sherwood, as the DM. Music and editing done by Chelsea Love with additional editing done by Brian Sherwood. Chelsea has been hard at work as always on every new episode, and we're always looking forward to sharing them with you. You'll be able to find us in the usual places over at BonePod on Twitter, and using the hashtag BonePod will, of course, potentially get your name in the show. As always, remember, if you live in Canada, especially in the winter, consider vitamin D supplements to help you with the lack of sunshine during those colder months.
Oh, damn it. I opened Tailspire somehow.
We're not playing that game right now.
Yes, I want to quit Tailspire.
Oh, oops, I opened up Neopets. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be here for a minute.